Hello guys, and welcome back to chemistry class, chemistry. And of course, we're going to continue our study on balancing redox reactions. This will be the second example we are doing. All right. And of course, know that this video tutorial, of course, is brought to you by the O3Schools JAMB app. It's all you need for your sure success in your exam. All right. I can't say it any better. It has all the past and recent questions, even likely exam questions. All right. It has wonderful features like the classroom feature that teaches you as you're trying to decipher answer to questions. Also, it has another wonderful feature called the question search feature, where you can use your syllabus or keywords from a particular topic to search for questions that have been set under a particular topic you just studied. Wonderful feature. Also, we have the UTME challenge. It's a challenge that we conduct for all students writing JAMB every year. We conduct that challenge every Saturday till 1 week to your exam. So, and we release your result every Saturday, all right, immediately after your challenge. So, we release your result according to how JAMB releases its result by subject combination. So, you get used to seeing your result as you participate in the challenge. Real standard JAMB questions are set for you in that challenge. Also, you get used to how JAMB set their question. What other thing can you learn? Confidence. You can gain confidence to attack any question that comes your way. These are the reasons why you should get the app right now. Download it, activate it, and start using it immediately to study and practice. All right. The app is available for your Android phone, so you can go to Play Store and download. The app is also available also for your computer in case you do not want distraction. Okay, you can download for your computer. Also know that what you can have both for your phone and your computer, but know that activation for both devices are separate. Okay, so that is how it runs. Okay, in case you want to get the app for your computer, just send a message on WhatsApp on this number 09121515246. Just send a number, just send a message or what on WhatsApp on this number. All right, if you want to activate, also activation is just 3,000 naira as at the time of shooting this video. It may go up higher. Okay, so please just send a message on WhatsApp, sir, I want to activate my app. You will be responded to. Sometimes it will take a little longer because we'll be in the studio like this shooting videos, so it will be difficult for us to activate while we are shooting videos. So please just show a little patience. Your app must be activated within 1 day of your activation of a payment of activation. All right, so now let's see what we have today. Example 2 question. Example 2 now. Okay, so balance SO3 minus plus MnO4 minus SO4 minus plus Mn2 plus in acidic aqueous solution. Okay, so we're told to balance this in acidic aqueous solution. All right, so let's go. So if I watch the previous episode, we did a complete elucidation. You see, I explained every step by step, all right, of what? Of balancing redox. In this episode, I'm not going to do it like that because I will assume you have watched the previous episode before this one. So if this previous episode is what? Is 50, know that the last one is 49. So go and find it. I'm just saying, I don't know what exactly what number this episode will carry, but it will be less than 1. So go and watch the episode so that you understand fully. Then you come and join us in this example. Okay, so it's simple. So the first thing to do is to separate these two equations into what? Two half equation, the oxidation half equation and the reduction half equation. Okay, so please, before we do that, you need to what? First of all, spot or identify the what? The oxidized species and the reduced species. So which one is oxidized here and which one is reduced? Let's start with sulfur. Okay, that's in SO3, that's in what? SO4. Okay, now let's see. With sulfur, calculate the oxidation state of sulfur here. I'm going to have S plus oxygen is minus 2, that is minus 2 into 3 is equal to what? Minus 2. You get? So for this one, for this right hand side, is what? S plus minus 2 into what? Oxygen is 4 atoms here, because of what? Minus 2. So for this one now, because of what now? I'm going to have S. I'm going to have S plus times minus is what? Is minus. Okay, but first of all, you need to first multiply. Minus 2 times 3 is what? Is minus 6, right? I'm going to have S minus 6 is equal to minus 2. That means that what? Minus 6 will come to this side. So minus 6 is crossing this sign of equality, it turns to plus 6. Plus 6 minus 2 is what? Is 4. I want to have plus 4. Now, for this case, I'm going to have what? Minus 2 times 4 is what? Is minus 8. Then minus times plus is what? Is minus. Okay, so I'm going to have s minus 8 is equal to minus 2. All right, if minus 8 crosses the sign, it turns to plus 8. If you add itself to minus 2, I'm going to have plus 6. So now, sulfur, all right, has oxidized because the oxidation state of sulfur has increased from plus 4 to plus 6. All right, so it has lost electrons and it has oxidized from a plus 4 oxidation state to a plus 6 oxidation state. So that's how we know that what sulfur is the oxidized species. Of course, for MnO4, we have calculated in the previous example. All right, this is what the oxidation state of number of Mn here is 7. Right, the oxidation number of Mn here is what? Is 2. So it's what? It's reduced. So manganese is the what? Is the reduced species, while sulfur is the oxidized what species. Now that we are able to spot or identify the what? The oxidized and the reduced species, what we now do is to write out our 2-half equations. Beautiful. All right, I'm happy that you are following carefully. Please, if you have not liked this video, it is very, very bad. All right, liking this video will make other students to also what? Get this video. They will get to see this video and what? And watch and learn. It will be wicked of you not to like. Just like. While you are watching the video, just click on that thing that looks like this, that hand that looks like this. Just click on it. Just like it and also subscribe. Subscription is free for this channel. All right. So all subscription does is to send notification to your phone whenever we release a new video. So that way you're able to keep track of us. So it's going to help you. So please click on that red subscribe button now. If your own is showing red, that means you have not subscribed. If it's showing hash, it means you have subscribed before. You don't need to click it again. But if it's showing red, that means you are wicked and you have not subscribed. And it's not good. Please just click on that red subscribe button immediately so that I can also get to follow all our tutorials. Also, do not forget to share. Share to your friends. Share. If you don't share this video, something is doing you. Please, is very wrong. Share to others so that they learn. Now let's see. SO3 2- is the sulfur is the oxidized species. So our oxidation half equation will be what now? SO3 2- SO4 2-. While our reduction half equation is what now? MnO4- Mn2+. Now that is the first step. We are able to identify our oxidized species and our reduced species. Okay, now what's the next step? The next step is to balance the atom. There's one atom of sulfur here, there's one atom of sulfur here, so it's balanced. There's one atom of manganese here, there's one here, so it's balanced. So we don't need to talk about what balancing of atoms. So the next step is to what? Is to balance the oxygen atoms. Okay, how do we balance the oxygen atom? We balance the oxygen atom by the oxygen atom by adding the appropriate number of water molecules to the what? To the other side. Now let's see. Sulfur here has this SO3 here has what? 3 atoms of what? Of oxygen. All right, this one has 4 atoms of what? Oxygen. That means that what? This side is deficient by 1 atom of what? Of oxygen. That means we need to add what? Water, 1 molecule of water to what? To this what? Left hand side, to the reactant side. So that for the oxidation half now again, oxidation half. All right, if you add water molecule here, you're going to have what? SO3 2-, then plus H2O. Then this will give us what now? SO4 2-. So that we now have what? 1 atom of oxygen here, 3 atoms of oxygen here. 3 plus 1 is what? Is 4. Y is what? Is 4. So oxygen is balanced. Check. Okay. So now for the reduction half. All right. Now we have what? We have 4 atoms of oxygen here, but do we have anyone here? No, we don't have. So we need to what? Add 4 atoms, the 4 molecules of water to this what? Right hand side, so that what? It will be balanced. So for the reduction half, we're going to have MnO4-, then it will give us now Mn2+, then plus what? 4 water molecules. So that here now we have 4 atoms of oxygen, 4 atoms of what? Oxygen on both sides. You see how simple it is. So if you have been following all our episodes, you see that you don't have any problem at all understanding how to balance redox reactions. Okay, now so what's the next thing to do? Is to balance the hydrogen atoms by adding the appropriate number of hydrogen ion to the other side. Now let's see. For the oxidation half, we have how many atoms of hydrogen? 2. Okay, but for the oxidation half, in the reactant side, we have 2 atoms of hydrogen, but on this side we don't have anyone at all. So we need to add 2 atoms of hydrogen to this side. So for the oxidation half again, oxidation oxidation half, we want to have what now? SO3 2- plus H2O to give us what now? SO4 2-, then plus what now? Plus hydrogen. That is what? 2H plus. Right? Because we need 2 atoms of hydrogen ion, right? To make this side balance. So we have 2 H2 here, we have what? H2 here. So 2 atoms of hydrogen here, 2 atoms of hydrogen here. That one is balanced. Now for the reduction half, all right, we have 8 atoms of hydrogen here. Here we don't have anyone. 4 times 2 is 8. We don't have anyone here. So we add 8 atoms of hydrogen to the left hand side. So for the reduction half now, again, reduction half. Okay, and I'm going to have what now? MnO4-, then plus 8H plus to now give us what now? Mn2+, then plus what? 4H2O. So we have balanced oxygen, we have balanced hydrogen. Now what you need to balance now is to add up all the charges so I can balance the number of electrons on both sides. Okay, so now we need to do that. So I'm going to clean this part off. I'm taking this part off so that we can have space to explore our next move. Okay, explore our next move. Okay, now let's calculate. SO3 has 2- here. That means the charge on SO3 here is what? -2. Then plus the charge on H2A is 0. Now the charge on SO4 2- here is what? Is -2. The charge on hydrogen ion here is what? Is +2. So the total charge here is -2 plus 0, which is what? -2. While here is -2 plus 2, which is what? 0. The more positive side is what? Is this side. And we're adding the electrons to the more positive side. That means this side is more, it has what? 2 electrons more than what? This side. So we need to add 2 electrons to this right hand side, which is the more positive side, so that we have both -2 here and -2 here. So what we mean by 2 electrons is adding 2E-. Okay, right. So now let's do that. Let's balance the charges. So now I've added up, balancing them. I'm going to have for oxidation now, oxidation half. All right, and I'm going to have what now? SO3 2- plus what? H2O. All right, then that will give us what now? SO4 2- plus 2H plus 2H plus, then plus 2 electrons. That's for the oxidation half. Okay, now for the reduction half, now let's calculate the charges. We have what? -1 on top of manganese, -1, then plus 8 times +1 is what? +8. Now for the right hand side, we have 2 plus 2, then plus what? 4H2O. What is the charge on H2O? Is 0, but it's a free compound. Okay, so now -1 plus 8 is what? Is 7, plus 2 plus 0 is what? Is 2. So as you can see again, in this case, we have 7 electrons. So the total charge on the left hand side of the reduction half is +7. The total charge on the right hand side on the reduction half is 2. So that means that what? That this side is more positive. So we add 5 electrons. How many electrons difference? 7 minus 2 is 5. So we add 5 electrons to the what? To the left hand side. Okay. So that for the reduction half now we're going to add 5 electrons. So I'm going to have what? MnO4-, then plus 8H plus, then plus 10 electrons, then to give you what now? Here I'm going to have what now? Mn2 plus, plus what? 4H2O. All right, 4H2O. All right, so we added what, 10 electrons here. Right, sorry, how many electrons? 5 electrons rather. We're adding 5 electrons, not 10 electrons. 5 electrons minus. Okay, now what is the next step? The next step is to what? Is to balance the charges, because the number of charges on the reduction half must be equal to the number of charges on the what? On the oxidation half. So we need to balance what? The charges by multiplying with appropriate integers. So what we mean by that is what? Multiply the what? The oxidation half by the integer or coefficient of the reduction half, and then multiply the reduction half by the coefficient of what? Of the electron on the oxidation half. So now that means we are multiplying this by 2, then multiplying this one by what? Multiply this one by 5 and multiply this one by what? By 2. Okay, let's call this one equation 1, equation 2 rather, while this one is what? 1. Okay, so now if we want to do that now, let's do it. So I'm multiply this one by 2. So we say multiply equation 1 by the coefficient of what? Of electron in the what? Reduction half by 5, and equation 2 by what? By 2. By 2. So if we do that now, I'm going to have what now? This times 5 is what? 5SO3 2 minus 5 times H2O is what? 5H2O. Then it will give us what now? 5 times SO4 2 minus is 5SO4 2 minus, then plus 5 times 2H plus is what? 10H plus, then plus 5 times 2E is what? Is 10 electron minus. Okay, now let's multiply what? The other equation also by what? By 2. 2 times this, I'm going to have what? 2MnO4 minus plus 2 times 8 is what? 16H plus, then plus 2 times 5 electrons is what? Is 10 electrons. Then you are going to have 2 times Mn plus is what? 2Mn2 plus, then plus 2 times 8 water molecules, 2 times 4 water molecules is what? 8H2O. So we have added, we have multiplied them now. So you see we have 10 electrons here, we have 10 electrons here. This is our aim. Our aim is to make sure that the electrons on the left, on the reduction half, is same thing as that in the what? In the oxidation half. Okay, now I haven't done that now. What to do, the next step is what? Is to add what? Both equations, cancelling out what? The electrons and what and any other thing that need to be cancelled out. Okay, so now let's see. What can we cancel out here? Electrons can be cancelled. Water molecules can be reduced. Hydrogen ion can be reduced. So let's just do reductions. So now let's add this reactant side. I'm going to have 5SO3 2 minus, then plus 2MnO4 minus. All right, now we have 5 here. Then we have what? We have 8 here. Okay, so 8 minus 5 is what? 8 minus 5 is 3. That means if we cancel this 5, what will be left here is what? 3H2O. Okay, so that we do not go and add it again. I don't want to do it twice. Then I'm going to have plus again. That means 5H2O is gone. Now we have 16H plus here. All right, and then we have 10H plus here. Okay, so now that means if we cancel this, all right, here will remain what? 6H plus. Okay, we are still cancelling, so we're going to have plus 6H plus. Now 10 electron will cancel what? 10 what? Electrons. That one is gone. Okay, so I'm going to have what now? 5SO4 2 minus. Okay, this one is gone, this one is gone. Then plus 2Mn2 plus, then plus what? 3H2O. Okay, so as you can see, this is our what? This is our balanced equation in the acidic aqueous solution. Now we need to check for balance. Before you smile, before you start to smile, you check for what? For balance. So let's check for balance. Now we're having what here? What is the charge here? Minus 2 times 5, that is minus 10. Then plus, yes, what? Minus 2 times 1 is what? Minus 2. So, or 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. Then plus 6 times plus 1 is what? Is 6. Okay, now this side, 5 times minus 2 is what? Minus 10, plus 2 times 2 is what? Is 4, plus what? 0. That's right. So here I have what? Minus 2 minus 10, which is what? Minus 12, plus 6 is minus 6. Okay, minus 12 plus 6 is minus 6. Then here I have what? Minus 10 plus 4 plus 0. 4 plus 0 is what? Is 4. Minus what? 10 plus 6 is what? Minus 10 plus 4 is what? Rather, minus 6. So you can see that minus 6 is equal to minus 6. Our equation is balanced in the acidic aqueous solution. Please like this video, subscribe, and share. I'll see you in the next example.